Hey y'all, welcome back to Super Geeked. Recently, I went to an estate sale with my family to go and buy my dream couch. So, of course, I took you along with me, filmed some footage, and you'll have to wait to see if I was able to snag the couch of my dreams. All right, we're gonna head into the estate sale, and we woke up super early in the morning and headed over to a little town called Pass Christian, Mississippi. It's on the beach. It's a very nice place to visit. A lot of people from New Orleans have vacation homes in Pass Christian when they want to get away from the city life. It's a beautiful coastal town, and it's about 30 minutes from my hometown. So we drove over early in the morning, my grandmother and I, who is 89 years old. My brother did join us with a trailer just in case I was able to get it. And we stood in line to try and snag my dream couch. So let's watch the footage. Okay, here we are waiting outside the estate sale. There is my lovely grandmother who was there with me. And we were about fourth in line that day. The estate sale was being done by our family friends, Peter and Wayne, who own Vieux Marche Antiques. I have known them my whole life. And so we were not unfamiliar to their estate sales. They used to own an antique company. Up there's Peter. He's such a ham out there with all the ladies who were in front of us. What are you here for?
You're videoing me?
Why are you here?
Pick up your couch.
Thank you. So that was my brother who's there to help in case I am lucky enough to snag the couch. We did have to stand in line just like everybody else. So if you're local watching this, we were not paid any favoritism just because we're very close to Peter and Wayne. We stood in line and waited our turn, and he jokingly, to try to mess with me, told everybody in front of me that I was there to get that couch and they better get in there and get that price tag before I got it. So, of course, I was like frantic to get in the door and make that couch mine. And just to let you know too, I had been looking for a vintage couch. I had my great grandmother's that had been left to me when my grandmother passed away. It lasted for a good year and a half before it really started to fall apart. And it was a couch we were never allowed to sit on as children. It deteriorated once it got into my house. The fabric just fell apart, and we thought about refinishing it, but it was just too far gone. So I could have bought a modern couch, but I really wanted a vintage couch. And my mom saw this one on estatesales.net when Peter and Wayne posted the estate sale, and I said, that's it. It's blush pink, it's curved, it's tufted, and it's 10 feet long. So my family fits on it, and we can seat even more of our friends and family with us. Now I'm going to take a peek around the estate sale, but of course, one quick glance back at the couch. They had a full set of Haviland china, which is actually the china pattern my grandmother has, but it was the French Haviland, and she actually has the American Haviland. So it's a slightly different colorway. And I'm just looking in the china cabinet. Didn't see anything. There's this little fur here, and then I'm going to move into the kitchen. I think I was so excited about the couch. I really didn't thoroughly look through everything, but that's okay. They did have this cute mid-century modern chip and dip set and sauce set, but they were priced separately. I thought about getting them, but I didn't. I did see these milk glass dishes with the frogs on top, which individually separate flowers, but I have a bunch of those, so I didn't get those either. There is an anchor hocking tray right there that if you haven't seen my Fire King video, you should check it out. I talk about that, but I have that tray, so I didn't grab it. Just kind of looking around. This book looked interesting, so I just kind of looked inside. The cool thing about Peter and Wayne's estate sales is they have the more expensive items with stickers on them for the prices, but then they also always have a garage sale section where it's just kind of a hodgepodge of items, and they're usually priced, very, very reasonably, maybe $1 or less, sometimes maybe like a few dollars. And I did pick up some other items that you will see later in the video, so stay tuned for those. My brother and my grandmother picked up some shrimp boat prints. Shrimp boats are a big thing here in Biloxi. And then I am walking through the rest of the house to get a gander at what else is here. This is all the garage sale section. I mean, except for the things you see the orange stickers on, those were priced. And moving into the real garage sale part, kind of just looking around to see if I spot anything mid-century that I might want. There were things here that I probably could have picked up to resell, but I was more looking for myself. And then I spotted these glasses, which, if you're new to my channel, I am a sucker for vintage Christmas. I do a Merry Kitschmas series around the holidays that you'll have to watch or go back and watch the videos from this past year. I like to talk about the history of vintage Christmas decorations. And then I'm coming back on the other side, just looking around. It was an interesting mug. Spotted some boxes that had more glassware in it, but it was modern glassware. This one had some monogramming on it, and then this was some stemware, but nothing I was really interested in. Going back and watching this, I actually have seen some things that I wish that I would have stopped to look at, but I think the adrenaline was pumping. I had not been in a small space like that with a lot of people since coronavirus. I did find this box of Christmas trays. Again, sucker for vintage Christmas. Look at that adorable Santa. But it's hard to stop and look, and when you're distracted by the fact that there are so many people around you that you're not used to. So I kind of wish that I would have been able to go back another day, but I really don't get to go to estate sales. My kids are very young, and so it is hard for me to be able to get out on the weekends because my husband is a firefighter and works. That's me handing my fines to Wayne to hold for me for the garage sale section. And I'm going back because I had spotted some vintage aprons. My friend Misty actually bought all of these, so you'll have to check out her YouTube channel. I'll link it below. She showed up at the estate sale wanting to buy the same couch as me, and I kind of feel bad, but I told her she's welcome to come to my house anytime and sit on it that she wants. Here's my grandmother chatting with Peter about some crystals. She did get a few pieces. And then I'm walking through the bedrooms, just seeing if I spot anything I might want. There was the chandelier that I had seen on estatesales.net. This is it. And it has these pretty little crystal flowers all over it. Very sort of 1960s, but I really don't have a place for another chandelier. And it was $190, so I did pass on that. I figured somebody else would love it. They had some board games and just a bunch of stuff I wasn't really interested in. And then I'm going to head into the other bedroom. I do like vintage globes, and they had a vintage globe in here, but not anything really up my alley. Again, I was looking this day for myself and not really for reselling. And then I decided to head upstairs because they had more upstairs. This upstairs was more of like a little attic space, partially finished and then partially unfinished. But usually in people's attics, what do we find? Vintage Christmas. So I'm always on the lookout for ceramic Christmas trees, aluminum Christmas trees, Christmas decorations, ornaments, you name it, I'm looking for it. So nothing that I saw so far. And then we're going to peek around the corner. They had a little kind of inset closet that had a bunch of Christmas stuff, but not really anything I would have picked up. They did have some ornaments, but not really my jam, so I did leave those behind. And then we head over to the rest of the attic. There was a lot of books, cassette tapes, some artificial flowers. Somebody liked to make arrangements, that's for sure. And then this was the unfinished portion of the attic. They did have some blow molds, but they were very, very worn, dirty. The paint was coming off, not anything I would have really wanted. And no ceramic Christmas trees or aluminum Christmas trees. Let's head back down. There's a couple mid-century modern pieces in the entryway that I did not grab. And then I ran back into my girl, Mistie. Here she is. Look who I found. Where's my crew? There's my crew. Hey. There's the couch. Whoop. Woo. There she is. So we got back to the neighborhood, and there are my kids with my stepdad on the golf cart following our new couch back to our house. Mistie actually sent me some photos. She got stuck behind my brother carrying the couch on the interstate and took photos of her dream couch driving away. So, Mistie, if you're watching this, I am so sorry. And then here is the new sofa in the living room with my kiddo standing behind it. All right, so I got it. I got the sofa of my dreams. My girl Mistie actually showed up at the estate sale to buy the same sofa. I kind of feel bad about it, but I told her she could come sit on it anytime she wants. Peter had told me it was 10 feet long. I thought he was exaggerating, but you guys, it is 10 feet long. The sofa is enormous, but luckily I have a very large living room, so it fits right in. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm arranging things. I am very happy to rearrange my furniture around it. It is just lovely and everything I wanted. And you guys, I only paid $380 for the sofa. Now, I did tip the guy at Peter and Wayne's for helping my brother load it on the trailer, and I tipped my brother. I know, who tips their brother? But I tipped my brother and a neighbor who helped load the couch into the house because my husband was working that day. So overall, it ended up costing me $430. That's it. Had I bought a brand new couch, I would have paid way over that. So, you guys, I am beyond happy. This couch was meant to be mine, and it fits perfectly with all of my decor. I'm just so happy. I did pick up a couple of other things at the estate sale I do want to show you real quick. All right, so here she is. As you can see, I have pink accent lamps on the end tables and pink dishes. It is a pale pink color with this cool pattern on it. It's all tufted. It is rounded. So if you see, it's curved in the front. But I am so happy, you guys. It's perfect. It is everything I wanted and needed in a couch. Pink, tufted, 10 feet long, and magnificent. I also picked up these holiday glasses. There was 2 boxes of them, and I paid $4 a piece. As you can see, they were made by Hazelware, which would later become Hazel Atlas. And these are the glasses. If you don't already know, I'm mad about vintage Christmas. It says Merry Christmas. It has poinsettias, a Christmas tree. It says Happy New Year. And there's a couple in here that I pulled out that one looks good. Let's see, it might be this box. Some of them are really dirty. I think they were never used. They were just stored. You can see the dirt. I'll have to clean those. There was one this one I pulled out. Looks a little like it might have been put in a dishwasher. So there may be a few that I don't really use because they're faded, but overall, really happy to have found these 2 boxes of Christmas glasses. And then I also got this fabulous Santa tray to go with my vintage Christmas decorations. I will definitely use him this year. Look at that sweet face. So overall, happy with everything I picked up at the estate sale, and it was an awesome day. Okay guys, so that's it for our video today. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up on the way out. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We are always going to estate sales, antique stores, thrift stores, all the fun places, and sharing with you our finds. So it was lovely having you here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.